Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Well, there's a woman who's not happy on TikTok. She did her first video, so she thought, hey, this is going to be awesome. Well, I don't know, man. You just never know what the people are going to say. This video went viral because people thought she was a senior citizen using TikTok for the first time, even though she's 35 years old.
That's the last thing you want to have happen when you're a female being... I mean, even as a dude, if someone's like, hey, senior citizen, I'd be like, okay, I'm just going to go home and call it a week.
Yeah, I mean, 35, I think you still should be able to hang on TikTok. Though, I mean, look, I know there are still like teenagers, so that's a 20-year difference for some TikTok users, even at 35. So, I mean... And
how about you're like, I'm finally putting a video on TikTok. It probably has nothing to do with how old she is, and then all of a sudden people are focusing on the fact that she looks old.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing pictures, and look, there's it's just not a flattering view of her, and she does look a lot older than 35 in this picture.
Well, if you look at the video Vicky's showing you too, it's weird because at moments she looks like she's probably in her 30s, and then there's other moments where you just look at it and I'm like, whoa, is she like 50? It's such a weird video. It's almost like that. Is it a blue dress or is it a green dress? I don't understand what's going on here.
Yeah, you're right, Steve. She looks like at times she's had work done. That's what it's like. Okay, you look like you're older, but maybe you had work done, but I don't know.
Especially when she gets angry, she looks older.
Yeah, then she's really tripping.
If I was her, I'd see a therapist so I could never get angry because it looks like when she's not angry, she looks fine. When she's angry, she looks like a senior citizen.
Yeah, and she's wearing just this drab top. I mean, it's not like anything exciting, so you just assume, she's not happy at all. And somebody said, let's see you in the 90s. They wanted to see a picture of her, in the 1990s to prove that indeed she was really, really, that she wasn't young then as opposed to being like a little kid.
The internet is a ruthless place.
Yeah.
Prove to us that you're not 35, random person I really don't care about.
Yeah, I know. What a world. I'm so happy I'm not. Am I on the TikToks? I don't even know if I am or not. Here's the rant that she went on about the fact that she's like, I'm not 35. I'm not older than 35.
At this comment, I'm not really sure how to take this. Do they want to see what I looked like when I was 5? Because in 1990, I was 5. No, that can't be it. This person thinks the same as that cashier at Ross who informed me I qualified for the senior citizen discount. I'm 35. I understand that lots of people have found all these miracle lotions so women look a lot younger than they usually do. But I am not one of those women. I'm a smoker and I go tanning. So this is 35. Want you all to be aware.
Well, the smoking and tanning part might be the problem.
There you go. I was going to identify her as a smoker. I thought, okay, she sounds like a smoker, and then she admitted it. Yeah, smoking really wrecks it really wrecks you up. It makes you look older than you really are.
Have you ever thought about tanning?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, dude. My skin's the whitest white. It is bleach white. I would burn like a moe. There's no way.
There's that problem because I see people at the gym where they cross that line where it's like, I think, people want to get a little color and they want to look at, then you can look like vibrant and there's something about someone that's tan that looks cool. But then they go like too overboard and then it does look like their skin is turning leathery.
Oh, dude.
That's a bad look.
You see that a lot down in California.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Oh my gosh, it is like it's like the leather factories down there. Oh, and you're just like, it's not a good look, miss. So sorry about that, but you don't look good all leathered up like that.
Dude, how about this texture says, I remember once there was a lady that was a total bitch at our restaurant. She was rude to all of us servers. So when it was time for the bill, I told her, hey, thanks for coming. I added the 15% discount. She said, why? And all of her friends were kind of surprised by it as well. And I responded by saying, well, it's the senior discount. We give 15% off for anyone over 55. Ooh. She was definitely in her late 20s and was not very happy. It was awesome.
Late 20s? Oh, man, that's brutal.
Oh.
It's kind of bittersweet, though. You still got a discount.
Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah, you bitch.
Yeah.
But thanks for the discount.
Yeah. I'd take that discount in a heartbeat and go, hey, you know what? Can I come in here and always get that discount? Thank you. Dang. Wow. 30. That poor woman looks old. Sorry, 35.
Well, stop smoking and stop tanning. Maybe that'll help.
That'll help. Hey, get off TikTok. Get off the TikToks.
You know what? That also helps.
Well, that's not the only drama that's out there. There was a massive brawl at Bed, Bath, and Beyond with two women. And, we've got the audio. Steve's going to play it for you. He's got the Migs report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
New on Curiosity Stream. Deformed trees, mutated wildlife, and no humans for miles. 10 years after the disaster at Fukushima, see what this irradiated ecosystem can teach us about nuclear fallout on Radioactive Forest. Plus, looking for the most diverse marine life on the planet? Dive into the Coral Triangle and experience a frenzy of wildlife you've got to see to believe on nature's greatest secret. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
If you're hearing an informative newscast right now, well, then you must not be listening to BJ and Migs. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys. Thanks to Advanced Hair Restoration for giving us the Migs Report. And today is the day to bust out them meatballs, baby. It's National Meatball Day.
Oh, nice.
Enjoy yourself a nice meatball sub, possibly.
I think that's one of the delicious ways to enjoy meatballs.
And it's also, for those that like to play with Barbie dolls, it's National Barbie Day.
Oh.
I remember playing with Barbie dolls once because I was trying to hang out with this girl, and it didn't help.
How old?
I was a little kid.
I mean, you make it sound like I was trying to hang out with this girl. I
was probably like 7 or 8. I mean, I wasn't like thinking romantic. I just thought she was cool. And so I'd go over there and play with her Barbie dolls with her. And then eventually I got bored of playing with the Barbie dolls because I'm like, this is stupid. I want to play with my G.I. Joe action figures.
I'm surprised you didn't bring them over and just try to have a co-ed little fun time.
That's a good point. I should have. But the G.I. Joe action figures were smaller than the Barbie dolls.
Oh, yeah. So you feel a little complex there.
Well, I mean, they had the Kung Fu grip at least, though, and Barbie didn't.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I bring that up because, do you remember the band Aqua? The I'm a Barbie Girl song?
Oh, yeah.
It was a big hit like in 1997, but still, I think at some point it ends up on like a movie or a TV show, but it's like a really cheesy pop song. For some reason, the members of Aqua got back together and decided to do an acoustic version of the song, probably to celebrate National Barbie Day.
Okay.
Are you ready to hear it?
Oh, I've been waiting for this my entire life.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Having plastic. It's fantastic.
It gets,
you can brush
the grunting guy jumps in, which is the best part.
Imagination, life is your creation.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Okay.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
It sounds like Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Now, come on, Barbie, let's go party. Oh, I can't stand it. Gotta eat cookie now.
What?
I don't know. Sometimes, chalk that up to things that we did not need in 2021. Thanks, COVID.
Yeah.
You brought Aqua back together.
Yeah.
Now, before we go on to what's going on in the Major Report, I have to give a very special and a huge shout out and a thank you to somebody, a fine listener of the show, BJ.
Yes.
Her name is Becky, and this morning we walk into not one, but two boxes from Amazon, and there's a bunch of gifts in there from Becky, a loyal listener, and one of them says, these are for BJ. Lucky Charms, just marshmallows.
Oh, yes.
A bag of just Lucky Charm marshmallows. Do you see this, BJ?
Oh, Becky, I cannot tell you what a gift that is. Lucky Charms marshmallows are the best.
So now you have a pound of Lucky Charm marshmallows, BJ. No cereal, just the marshmallows.
I didn't know they made something like this.
Well, they do, and you can get them on Amazon, apparently.
Well, I don't have to. I got them from Becky.
Well, and also Becky got us a bunch of stuff from Canada, like all these crazy candy bars from Canada.
Oh, Candy's got good candy bars.
Highly recommend the Wonder Bar. It's a caramel peanut butter bar, and it's amazing.
Ooh.
Might have polished one off already.
I'm seeing Cadbury, so Cadbury makes good stuff. And I look at, the Wonder Bar. All right.
And also the Mr. Big.
Oh, what about the Crispy Crunch? I bet that's like a Nestle's Crunch.
Yeah, how about that, man?
Yeah. Oh,
Mr. Big was my nickname in college. Not really. I'm kidding.
Was it really?
No.
Yeah.
Unless we were doing opposites, like when a big guy's called tiny. Okay. All right, let's talk about what happened over in Arizona, guys.
What happened?
Again, thank you, Becky. That was really cool of you. You rock. Appreciate you listening. This Bed Bath & Beyond in Arizona had a giant brawl, and it was awesome. I don't know if you've seen this, BJ, but it happened in Scottsdale. Two women started fighting. Now, some would think, it's a fight about masks or whatever else. No, the fight was about one of the women cut in line and was not happy with it. In fact, here's some audio from the big fight.
Wow. And the Bed Bath & Beyond people are trying to break this up.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Wow.
It's Bath & Body Works.
Oh, Bath & Body Works.
Oh, my bad.
It's the candle and lotion place.
Yeah, well, now I understand the fight. I was going to say Bed Bath & Beyond. I mean, why would anybody fight them?
I can't hear it. We have audio playing. Everyone's talking now. At the end, it was funny. They were just bitching about the purse being stolen.
Oh, missed that. Sorry, buddy.
That's fine. No big deal. That makes sense now because I was like, that is a really nice Bed Bath & Beyond, but it's Bath & Body Works, which clearly is a nicer looking store.
Well, that's where all the brawls break out. See, that's different than Bed Bath & Beyond. I was surprised. I was like, it's usually a peaceful place, but Bath & Body Works, oh, yeah, I don't ever go in there. It's too tough for me.
People are getting their hair pulled. Like you said, employees are knocking them down, holding them down. And it's pretty cool, though. One of the employees that knocked her down just got signed as an offensive lineman for the Seahawks.
Nice.
Which is pretty awesome. Another one got signed to the WWE, and also one's making their debut at the next UFC fight. It was a very impressive showing from all the women involved in the Bath & Body Works brawl.
Now, and Scottsdale is known for being like, a fancy place. I mean, I don't know if it's that they have, I think, Fashion Square, they call it, I believe. And it is like, their Bellevue Square. I don't know if that's where that Bath & Body Works is, but I mean, that's really...
it was at Fashion Square.
Yeah, well, that's a fancy place. I am very, very surprised that the people were not all ho, ho, hey, hey.
Well, they were ho, ho, hey, hey in each other's face.
Yeah.
I just thought this was kind of a random story, but somebody, a part of the presidential family, has already been booted out of the White House.
What?
President Biden's two German shepherds, Major and Champ, have been shipped back to their Delaware home because there was a biting incident.
Oh, damn.
Apparently, the 3-year-old Major was acting aggressively and bit a member of the White House security, and that's a big no-no. So they said, "You're out." They kicked the dogs out of the White House.
Damn, dude. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. At that point, you're like, security's like, guess what? You're on your own, Mr. President. Hope the dog can protect you.
Yeah. We never heard. I don't know. Maybe has that ever happened before, where a dog or a cat in the White House has been kicked out of the White House?
It's probably been covered up if it has.
That's true. Well, not anymore with social media and the internet. You can't hide that stuff.
Nope.
I just thought this story was pretty entertaining because the guy was just an idiot. His name is Michael. He's 20 years old. He was pulled over in Florida, and the cops were patting him down. And he's like, stop. They started patting him when they noticed there was like a firm spot in his groin region. And they're like, what's going on in there? And he goes, it's not a gun. It's my love gun. But he said a word that rhymes with the word stick.
Oh, boy.
And they were like, yeah, we're pretty sure that's not what you're saying it is, and it actually was a gun. Not a love gun, but an actual gun, and he was arrested.
Oh, damn, okay.
It's a 4-inch barrel, and 7 inches long. So,
okay. Well,
I heard you say how big. I didn't know if that's what you wanted to know.
Wow. How bad would it be, though, Steve, if you had to pat that guy down and it indeed was his love gun? That would be like, oh, man.
Well, when they say it's firm, I'd feel very awkward about the whole situation. Like, what the hell is going on?
Like, sir, why are you ready for action?
Right?
Yeah. They probably were relieved it was a gun.
I don't click on those thumbnails, sir. All right, let's talk about football because, Dak Prescott, he's now made it apparent that the Seahawks will not be trading Russell Wilson to the Cowboys because that was one of the 4 teams that Russell would be willing to go to if he was going to be traded because Dak Prescott just got paid and got paid a lot. He just got a 4-year, $160 million contract, $126 million of it guaranteed.
Wow.
And a signing bonus of $66 million, which is the highest in NFL history. Congratulations, Dak Prescott.
Wow. So is that more than Russell got then, Steve?
Yes.
I don't know.
He's set to become now the second highest paid quarterback right behind Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. I don't understand that. What's he done?
Well, he didn't do anything last year. He was injured.
Exactly. I mean, I know he's got talent, but my gosh, you can get paid just for potential. He hasn't really proven anything yet.
Well, they've been a good, solid 8-8 team pretty much since he's been
I don't understand the NFL. I really don't. I don't even know anymore. It's just like you just, all right. I mean, I guess we need somebody. So here, let's make you the highest paid.
Man, I don't know if you're a Seahawks fan. Yesterday you were on social media. I was bummed to see this. I get it. It's the business of football, and like you got to clear up room in the cap space and all that crap, especially if you're trying to find some offensive linemen or whatever it may be, some help for Russell Wilson and whatnot. But they just released defensive end Carlos Dunlap, who they picked up in that trade last season. I mean, talk about the tale of two halves. The first half of the season, the Seahawks defense was terrible. You get Dunlap. And, man, his presence was definitely known, and he did a great job with the team. I understand that, he's also rather expensive. It's going to clear $14.1 million in cap space, which is a big part. There is hope that maybe nobody will sign him, and then they can sign him at a lesser amount, which would be fantastic. But I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen because he put on quite the performance in the second half of the season.
Yeah.
And he even said, I like what he wrote. He goes, Seahawks are releasing Dunlap after doing everything he was traded to do. And he's right. They brought him on to make their defense better, and he legitimately did that. But
it's tough. I mean, what do these Seahawks want to do? You know what I mean? The idea is you can't have everything.
No, you can, especially you got Jamal Adams you got to make happy and all that kind of stuff as well. It's just it's one of those things, but it does suck. And I did like, though, his post. He did say, the Seahawks trade helped me grow in many ways. I would love to still play in front of the 12s, experience Seattle when things are open, but it is what it is right now. And he's going to continue to move forward. And he thanked his realtor, a valet, it's his coaches, his teammates. I mean, he thanked everybody that I think he ever had any kind of encounter with in the Northwest, which I thought was pretty funny. As far as weather, 52 degrees. We're going to have some clouds, some sun later on. And that's the Migs Report, and that's what's up.
That is what's up. And also what's up is yesterday, Steve, he did get this one wrong.
Who comes after the U.S. Vice President in the line of presidential succession?
Secretary of State.
No.
Treasurer.
No.
The hell's that guy? Oh, man. Attorney General.
No.
Damn it.
Steve, do you remember?
Damn it. And I even said I will never forget it after you.
Yeah, you did. We normally don't want to speak about these things.
The cashier at Bath and Body Works.
You are right, sir. Congratulations.
Carlos Dunlap.
I'm sorry. He's the next in command. If the cashier at Bath & Body Works isn't available, then it's Carlos, yeah. We're looking for the Speaker of the House, Steve.
Speaker of the House.
That's what it is. Good job, buddy. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're going to play Beat Miggs at 647 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How do I know if bankruptcy is going to provide me with relief? What are the steps for my situation?
There's so much information out there about bankruptcy with the internet and what people have heard from friends and other people that they've talked to about their financial issues or bankruptcy. There's also a lot of bad information out there or urban legends about bankruptcy. In order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you need to talk to an attorney that's experienced in bankruptcy. So in order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you should talk to an experienced bankruptcy attorney. And my job is not to convince you to file bankruptcy. My job is to help you to make that decision and have all the facts so that you can make an informed decision about whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, what benefits it's going to have for you, and what the downside of filing bankruptcy is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.